Welcome to my YouTube channel, That's Sewing Life. Today we are going to sew a Bunny Peep plushie, the perfect companion to put in my egg purse or just to make on its own. Step 1. Select your fabric. Plush fabrics like Minky are great in the finished product, but challenging to sew. I used a crushed velvet, which was slinky too, but I used fusible fleece to stabilize the main pieces. Felt or cotton would work well too. Step 2, fuse your interfacing to the fabric you're going to cut your main pieces from. Then cut out your main pieces and cut out your side piece. Step 3, transfer the marks for the face from the front piece. I also transferred the pivot points for the sharp curves between the bunny ears and between the face and body. You can hand embroider the face, machine embroider, or cut out little felt pieces to hand stitch to the front to make the face. I used black acrylic paint and it came out pretty cute. Step 4. Match the marks on the front and side panel, pin and sew all the way around at 1/4 inch seam allowance. I wait to sew the side panel loop together until the end in case I stretch out the sides while sewing. I don't want to have excess fabric in the bottom. Sewing the V-shaped curve at the bunny ears was very challenging with this slinky fabric. In theory, you sew to the middle pivot point, raise your presser foot with the needles still in the fabric, push the excess seam allowance from the strip out of the way, lower the presser foot, and keep sewing the other side of that angle. The body curves are easy to do this way, but the ears were a challenge. I had a hard time seeing what I was sewing, but they still came out cute in the end. I did actually make 3 bunnies. For my second bunny, I hand basted the one side, and then I hand tacked the pivot points and just hand basted the bunny ears to the strip. It took a little longer, but it was a lot easier to see where I was supposed to sew when at the machine. Because with my slinky crushed velvet, when I would take out the pins, it would move around on me. So it was definitely a lot easier to have it basted. Step 5, carefully trim, clip the curves, and go almost to the edge of the stitching at the pivot points of the head body curve and the ear curve, making sure not to actually clip through the stitches. If you don't go all the way to that pivot point, then when you flip it inside out, it will have little puckers there. So step 6, go ahead and repeat step 4 and 5 with the back side of the bunny. This time making sure you stop and start at the marks so you leave an opening to flip the bunny. So just to reiterate, I sewed all the side strap all the way around for the front of the bunny, and the back of the bunny, when I sewed the side strap, I leave that opening at the bottom. So step 7, flip right side out and finger press the edges as much as possible. You can sew on accessories now before stuffing, or you can sew them on later. Step 8, stuff with polyfill. This is the fun part. Step 9, use a ladder stitch to sew the opening closed. Add any other accessories you'd like a little bow or maybe a tie. And ta-da! Yay, you have your own plushie bunny to play with. You can hide her in the cute little egg carrier purse from my other video, or just put her in a basket. If you like this video, please support my channel by subscribing. Also, check out my video on how to make an egg-shaped bunny carrier purse. Click on the video in the description and head over to my blog to get the free pattern. Thank you. Bye.